Nowadays, every person can have a voice, either through social media or through filming himself or herself. People seem to feel that they have a voice. But then how much this is taken into account, it's a big challenge.
Participation is very important, especially for young people, but unfortunately we do see a lot of barriers where young people don't know how to participate or feel that they are not represented or that their voice is not going to be heard even if they participate.
Students have a lot on their plates and they really want to be able to focus on their studies, because also now we have more and more laws that are restricting how long you can study. And so I think this is part of the problem. When you have to work next to your studies, when you have to take care of your siblings, you don't have the time to be engaged and to be active.
Or maybe it's a lack of trust in the institutions, in their ability to change, in their ability to reach the decision makers. And I think that is our role, to convince them that their participation is meaningful and could have an impact.
What is often lacking is the so-called other side of participation, where we actually listen to the society, be it young people or older people or any parts of society, and we implement what is important for them.
Young people support democracy. They still think that it's probably the best way of organizing society, and they are strongly attached to democratic principles. However, they don't necessarily feel like the spaces, the places that they inhabit are effective, healthy, well-functioning democracies.
I do think that the participation is evolving. There is distancing from the traditional ways of participation, like going to the polls and voting. Young people are passionate about things and they are interested in giving their voice.
They do have a civic engagement. They really engage into associations and volunteerism and things like that.
They're going on protests, they're joining organizations, they're helping their neighbors, they're learning things that are important for participation, they're volunteering and writing projects.
So we cannot say that people do not take part anymore and do not want to participate in our democratic way of life or do not have civic engagement.
But they're also interested in not just engaging for getting things ticked, but rather being taken seriously.
We have to protect dissent. We have to protect the least conventional forms of political participation. We need to protect protests. We need to protect the groups that are currently being criminalized by many governments.
And we as adults can create processes and meaningful participation ways that also develop trust among young people in the decision makers and in the democracy.